All right, everybody, good afternoon. Welcome to On the Screws Golf and the prep week, or a few days prior to our next US Am Tour golf tournament. And that will be on Sunday, May 2nd at Kensington Golf Club, just up the road from me here. So it's a local one this week, so that's a good news. So for this video, we're going to go ahead and go through my equipment, the balls we play, rangefinder, gloves, golf shoes, golf bag, and any other ancillary information that is pertinent to what's in the golf bag, our equipment, and what we use when we are in these different golf tournaments. So why don't we start with the bag. So indoors today, because it is raining outside right now, so I have obviously a Titleist bag stand golf bag. I bought this up in Michigan with one of my former colleagues, and it was a really nice bag with a really great price. So I picked it up on the road about 2 years ago. So you can see the US Am Tour bag tag there. You can see an empty rangefinder case. What do we have here? Mill Creek Golf Course. That's my home course here in the local area. A couple towels here and, just all the zippers, etc. So Titleist golf bag. All right, so let's go ahead and work our way from driver to 3-wood, 5-wood, our hybrids. Then you can see our irons, short irons, putter, golf ball, Bushnell rangefinder, of course, all the medicine you need in your golf bag in case you're hurting, golf gloves, and then groove cleaner. All right, so here we go. So right now we are playing a tailor-made M2 driver, and that driver has a 9.5 degree loft on it. It has a Pro 60 graphite stiffed shaft, and that is you can't read it, by Fujikura. Okay, that is the manufacturer of that graphite shaft. Next, we have our 3-wood, and as you can see, it's a Cleveland 3-wood. It's an FL version. It has a 15 degree loft. It's a Titleist gold shaft graphite, and that is by Miyazaki. It's manufactured by Miyazaki. Now again, we have different grips on all these clubs because I extended some of these clubs. So if you see a grip, this Golf Pride sticky grip, I've extended that by putting a plug in the bottom of it by 1 inch. This Golf Pride grip has not been altered. That came with the 3-wood. Also for the 5-wood, unaltered grip, and then unaltered for the 2 hybrid Titleist as well. All right, so let's go here to our 5-wood, and again, this is a tailor-made 5-wood M6, 18 degree loft, and the shaft in this one is a FW6 stiff flex shaft, and again, it's a Fujikura, and again, most of those shafts are going to be Fujikura when you're in the tailor-made line. Moving on to our 2 hybrids, the first one being right here is our 3 hybrid, and then the next one is our 4 hybrid. So we're not going to go over both, we'll just go over one at a time because they're going to have the same specs. Other than this here, right here, is our 19 degree. Our next hybrid is a 21 degree, all right? And that's the Titleist hybrids, and they are the 910H models, both 19 and 21 respectively for their lofts. And again, they're the Kylie 80 hybrid mid-stiff shafts by Diamana, all right, or Diamana. So I'm not sure about the pronunciation of the manufacturer of the Flex staff, but those are our two hybrid clubs. Now again, this is really right here way too many clubs to be taken into a tournament, right? You're only allowed 14. So we carry our driver, we carry our 3-wood, we carry our 5-wood, and then we carry that 21 degree, which is the 4-wood or 4 hybrid. Then that's our 4-iron, which we do not carry. We carry our 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wedge, 48 degree, and then we go ahead with the sand wedge, and then our putter, and that gives us 14 clubs. All right, so let's go to the irons. So these are 4 through pitching wedge, are our Titleist AP3s. All right, let's pull that up here. Titleist AP3, version 718. Nice and clean today. I haven't even cleaned them, but they're nice and clean. And again, it's an AMT R300 steel shaft. And again, it's a stiff shaft. All right. And again, those are all the same when you go all the way through this right here, which is our 48 degree. All right. So 48 degree, we play from 100 yards in the in. From our wedge, which is right here, we play from 120. And then as we get different distances, like if we're at 106, I'll choke all the way down to the grip here and take a full swing at it, and that gives me 106 yards. Excuse me. And then all the way out to the end here, you're talking anywhere between 125 and 130 on an aggressive full swing downwind. All right, those are the differences between my 48 and my pitching wedge. All right, next, we have our sand wedge, which is a Pathfinder model, you know, and I guess the type is a Peerless. But again, that's something that it's not in the, I didn't buy it with my API or AP3s. I had that and I've used that for like 10 years and there's no reason to change it. I'm in the sand on an occasion, but you know, it works for me. You're not really using the grooves and hitting the ball. You're hitting the sand and propelling the sand into the ball and then the ball onto the green. So that sand wedge does not need to be a name brand for $199. So we're good there. But it is a Pathfinder Peerless. It's an Apollo steel shaft, which is in the stiff category. Moving on to our 58 degree, you can see this is the Volkey design. It's a 25808 red and 58 degree. And again, it is an Apollo steel shaft stiff version as we go ahead and play the Volkey. For our putter, we do play the Odyssey White Hot, and it is 340 grams. All right, so the White Ice Odyssey, almost like a blade. All right, it's the putter. I'm going to move over here now. I have a sheet of notes, obviously, to make this go a lot smoother. Going to our golf balls. As you can see, today in our pack that we'll be using for the upcoming tournament, we're playing the Titleist Pro V1s. This past tournament that we won, we did play with the Pro VX, Pro V1X version. And then we also, at times, we do play the AVPs. Now, Pro V1 gives you a lot of soft feel. It compresses really nice. It has a nice ball flight, and it has good spin control. Pro V1X gives you a little bit more height and potentially a little bit more distance. That's why I play that one. Then the AVP gives you a lower flight. It's a harder core. It goes further, about, let's say, 3 to 4 yards further than the Pro V1, Pro V1X, but it does not have the spin ratio that the Pro V1 and Pro V1X. So what you need to do is compensate for that extra 3 yards by playing it a little bit shorter and having it roll up into the green. So it doesn't spin as nicely as the Pro V1 and Pro V1X. But again, as an amateur golfer, I don't think we're really able to get the appropriate spins that a professional does. So those are all off of computerized and obviously robot arms to get the consistent results, so that they can put it into a true test versus Pro V1, Pro V1X, and Pro V AVX. So again, I stick usually to Pro V1 and Pro V1X. If I do happen to win an AVP packet, I'll play those as well. All right, moving on to our rangefinder. And our rangefinder is a Bushnell Tour V3. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this, but we can try. No, not going to work. I didn't think it would, but I tried to give you a shot of what the actual view looks like after you trying to capture the flag, showing you the slope, the distances, etc. But again, if you're a golfer and you're looking for a good rangefinder, I have not had a problem with my Bushnell, and it is absolutely wonderful. The new thing they have with these is they now have a nice magnet on this side where it then just clips right onto, like if that was the cart, the metal canopy for the cart, it just clicks right on your canopy, so it's easy to access, so you don't have to put it in a cup holder or throw it into the bag and in and out of the carrying case, etc. So, all right, let's go on to our bag of Aleve and ibuprofen. That's always important to have in the bag. Not only for yourself, but I've had on numerous occasions. Anybody have any Advil or Aleve? You get that on a regular basis. All right, moving over to golf gloves. I'm currently using a Max Fly. Again, just due to the fact that it was on sale. But we also have Under Armour, FootJoy, as well as Titleist gloves in the bag here. I have some notebooks in there for keeping track of notes. I have some extra shoelaces in there, as you can see, in case you rip a shoelace. You want to always be prepared. And then obviously when the weather comes and gets nasty, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 additional packs of gloves in case you want to sell one to somebody, you want to let someone to borrow it or keep it or have it. I mean, it's always nice to be prepared. All right, and then moving on to this wonderful tool, a man's best friend in golf. So right here, this right here is a groove sharpener. So if you're looking to obviously play golf on a regular basis, you're in the sand, you're hitting from the rough, you're hitting from rocks or whatever, what happens is those grooves start to concave, okay? They cave inwards. So they become less sharp, meaning they can't grip the ball as you're hitting a descending blow or a lifting blow for the ball and the club contact. So it's not gripping the ball and imparting the correct spin, whether it be top spin, backspin, side spin, whatever you want to do. If you're trying to curl the ball from right to left with a draw, and you have, worn down grooves, you're not going to really get what you're looking for. And vice versa. If you're coming in for a spin shot and trying to get it close with a flop shot and you have concaved grooves, it's not going to grip the ball. It's just going to keep spinning and go right past the hole. So it's important that you have one of these tools. And again, look how dirty that is right there. But look how perfect. You want to talk about hitting it dead center perfect, baby, on the screws? There it is, man. That will prove to you this was not set up, that is where I hit the ball on a regular basis. But you can see right here, see these dents from rocks, etc. It's important that you are cleaning these grooves out on a regular basis so that when you're out there on the tournament or on the course in the tournament, thank you, you give yourself an opportunity to really hit the ball correctly in the trajectory you're looking for and in the direction with the right spin. So really, really, really important tool right here. I mean, lots of people I see do this, right? Well, I'm going to go ahead and clean my grooves, right? Okay, great. That's what you need to do after every shot or before a shot. It's important that you don't have anything in there prior to the shot. Absolutely. But do a lot of people go ahead and reshape the groove, getting it exactly where it needs to be when you first bought these clubs so that it does catch the ball correctly and impart the appropriate spin? I don't know. But if you don't do that on a regular basis, you need to go get one of these tools. They're like $14 at any golf shop, and take some time, clean your clubs, and then go on there, spend 35, 40 minutes on each of those irons, re-grooving those grooves so that you can give yourself the best opportunity to control the golf ball within the tournament. Okay, that's that. Finally, moving over to the golf shoes. Let's bring them back over here. All right, golf shoes. These were bought as a gift for Christmas from Sarah. Look at how dirty they are. Okay, FootJoy, size 12. You can see that I need tonight. I am going to go over tonight and get some new spikes. You can see how worn down they're getting. I mean, I just replaced these not just at the beginning of the season, but look how worn down those get as you walk over the different terrains, golf carts, or golf paths, I should say, etc. So that's I'm missing one here at the toe, so there it is. So I need to go get some more that get in there. So these are soft spikes, and they really need change. So we'll be doing that tonight at some point. So again, they're the Helix FootJoys. Again, Sarah bought those for us, and that's what we'll clean those up. We'll wash those, get those all looking nice for the tournament again on Sunday. So let's back up here, review again. Titleist golf bag, FootJoy Helix size 12 golf shoes, TaylorMade M5 driver. We have the Cleveland 3-wood, the M6 5-wood, Titleist 910H hybrids 3 and 4. Then we have the Titleist AP3s. Look how pretty those are. Look how they glisten. And then again, we have our Vokey 58 degree. We have the Pathfinder Peerless Sand Wedge. We have our putter, again, Odyssey White Ice. Play the Titleist Pro V1s, Pro V1X, and AVPs. And then our golf gloves, they range, 4 or 5 different gloves, whatever's cheapest. A Bushnell Rangefinder, and finally, obviously, that groove reshaper. Critical and important, in my opinion, to make sure that you have the best equipment in the bag and available on tournament day. So, again, thanks again for everybody. I hope this wasn't too boring for you, but we've had some requests over the last 6 months to a year, and I've never gotten around to it, but today, after some work and a rainy day, I thought after cleaning these and getting ready for Sunday's tournament, this would be a great time to go through it for you. So thanks again for being here. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you for being subscribers and thumbs up, all of that great stuff. Much appreciated. I look forward to seeing all of you on stream soon. But it is summer. It is USAM golf tournament time. So the likelihood of me streaming every tournament in Golf Clash is going to be at a very low rate. Yet at the same time, I'll bring you updates as we go ahead and continue the quest for the championship, which is in Carlsbad, California this year. I can't remember the actual course name, but it's September 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th. And hopefully we'll make the cut. We'll be there, and we'll go live throughout the season, and then hopefully when we're there at the championship as well. So until then, have a great night. Good luck in that. I don't even know what tournament. It starts with an S. Savannah, Sahara. I don't know what it is. Whatever. But best of luck to all of you, and we will see you soon.